I kissed your sweet lips. I floated so high. Your eyes looked at mine.
You're the worst. Get me off the stage.
Wait, let's start at the beginning of the story.
Is this thing on? Hello, can you hear me? Are we good? Are we good? When I found out that Pablo and Adriana were dating, I was a bit surprised because I wasn't surprised at all. I saw it coming because they were really good friends and like they hit it off right away as soon as they like met each other and like they were just like best friends. So I was like, might as well date her.
My first impressions when I found out they were a couple were, huh, okay. At first you don't see the similarities, but as you watch them work as a couple, you get it. So that was my first impression.
Want me to do the same responses? Goodness.
Whatever's
in a better way.
natural.
Okay.
Okay.
Natural.
What were
Opinions was that Adriana was a sweet, quiet little girl, and Pablo was a much louder little girl. But I thought they were brother and sister at first, and then I learned that was not true. And they make a great couple now.
what? A quiet little girl.
My first impressions of Pablo and Adriana was, what is this girl doing with him? She's wonderful and I love her, and Pablo is Pablo. I think they're complete opposites, which my husband and I are complete opposites too, so it works, we'll balance each other out and they will too.
So our anniversary came by, which would be Valentine's Day, and you would have thought that I wanted to do it then, but at the same time I didn't want to make it so cheesy. So I waited a little bit longer and I wanted to do it on a day that she would least expect it. So the 5th of March came around and I talked to my good friend Grant and I said, hey, I want to do a surprise proposal at Echo Student Ministries, and I did that. And so many things went through my mind when I was doing the proposal. Even before I was getting to that point, I thought I felt so confident in doing it. I was like, man, it's gonna be so easy. I'm gonna put her on the stage and with all the kids around and they're all gonna cheer as soon as they see me get on one knee. And I had in my mind, I had this whole thing like I know what I'm gonna say. I have all the right words. I'm gonna make her cry and I'm gonna do this and that. And no, I mean, minutes before I'm even proposing, I'm about to propose, I still felt confident. But it wasn't until I grabbed the microphone where I just forgot everything. Everything I had thought about, everything I thought I was going to say, everything that I thought I was going to do, gone.
It was a youth group night, and so I just gotten off of work from a 10-hour shift, and so he's like, put on something nice because they're going to do pictures for Facebook or something like that for the Echo page, and I'm like, all right. So I put on a sweater, some jeans, and I let my hair down, and I went in and I was hanging out with the girls, and I had suspected like nothing. Like I didn't think it was going to come anytime soon. He made it seem like it'd be 5 more years from now before he ever proposed. And so Jay had actually just gotten back from Jerusalem, and so I thought he was going to kind of just talk about that with the kids. But instead he started talking about like love and commitment, and so I thought he was going to talk about maybe his wife, because he talks about her sometimes. And then he invited Pablo up to give a testimony about it, and so I thought Pablo was just going to talk about his love and commitment for God and whatnot. but then he had invited me up, and I still didn't think anything of it. Like, I thought he was just gonna tell everybody he loved me, which is no big deal. He tells everybody he loves me, whatever. And then he started to go down on one knee, and then I started to freak out a little bit in my head. And I knew he was going to ask me, and so he asked me, and I got very nervous. When I get nervous, I say things that just kind of pop into my head.
Finally, I was able to propose, and I asked her if she would marry me. And the first thing I hear from her is like, "Oh my gosh, Pablo, no, get up, I'm gonna stab you."
So I'm pretty sure I told him I was gonna stab him, and that he needed to get up. And then I said, okay.
Hello, Adriana Nicole Collins, not for long. Today is Wednesday, March 5th, 2014, and today I'm going to ask you to marry me. I love you so much, and you're completely amazing, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and have lots of fun together. And here's the ring that I'm going to give you today. If I can get it open.
I want Pablo to give a testimony real quick just about commitment and doing what God has called you to do, being who God has called you to be. You guys ready? Okay.
You guys are amazing. I want us to be a generation of love. If we could just grasp what love really looks like, what it truly means to be committed to what it actually stands for, we'd be a different world. See, love is all about passion. We can pursue and pursue and pursue someone that we truly love, but it isn't until we decide to commit and know that they belong to us. And there's nothing in the world that can separate us. That's what love is. Because see, pursuing sometimes gets difficult because you choose to give up sometimes. You choose to just like say, I can't do it any longer. I don't think you're getting it. Hold on. Hey, Adriana, can you come here real quick? Let me use an example real quick. I didn't tell her I was going to do this, but... I know, I'm sorry. But see, everyone knows that her and I are in a relationship. But see, for like a year, for a year, I just been pursuing her, I've been pursuing her. But unless I don't commit to her, then I have nothing. So that's what I want to tell you, Adriana, Nicole Collins. Will you marry me?